What is up, guys? Termin here, and today I'll be doing my top five most anticipated movies of 2025. So the first one is Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part Two, the one that I'm most excited for. Uh, one of the nice things is that we'll see Tom Cruise continue to perform insane stunts, and we know he's not about to slow down. The action is expected to be bigger, faster, and more dangerous. Get ready for those jaw-dropping moments that only Tom Cruise can deliver. So the next thing is we're also promised an emotional final payoff after all the years of the film. Uh, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part Two is set to wrap up Ethan Hunt's journey with a powerful personal story for Ethan. Expect some truly emotional moments and a satisfying conclusion. So what's not nice is that, however, there's a risk of predictability. Given that we've seen Mission Impossible play out the same formula of high stakes action and betrayals, there's a chance that it could feel like more of the same, even if it's executed well. Another not nice thing is that also don't be surprised if the sheer spectacle of the action sometimes overpowers the plot. At times, the focus on stunts and spectacle can leave the story feeling secondary to the action. So the next movie on the list is The Accountant 2. So Affleck's return as a Major Wayne. Christian Wolf's character is a character that we love to watch, a perfect balance of calm intelligence and intense action. Expect the same sharp writing and character development that made the first movie so captivating. So what's nice is that it's more mind-bending, high-stakes action with the success of the first film, precise and calculating fight sequences. The sequel will likely up the ante with even more intense, well choreographed action. So what's not nice is that, however, the complexity of Wolf's character and his world might feel a bit too convoluted for some. The first film had its moments where the narrative could feel a bit more overly intricate, and if the sequel doesn't balance the story with its action, it might leave some audience feeling lost. Another not nice thing is that it's with the focus on the action, there's always a chance that the emotional depth of Wolf's character might get sidelined. Fans of the first movie, more reflective moments may find that the sequel leans too heavily on spectacle. So the next movie, the third movie, is one that I'm really excited for, is Tron Eras. So I've seen Tron, the original Tron, and Tron Legacy, and I've played the games too. The Tron Legacy game, and I really like both these movies, and I like the game as well. And there's also a show too. I didn't really watch it that much, but so yeah, Tron Eras. I like Tron Legacy a lot more than the original Tron, kind of, but yeah. So for Tron Eras, it will undoubtedly be a feast for the eyes. With advancement in CGI and technology since the last film, expect a truly groundbreaking, immersive experience as we dive deeper into the digital realm. If you thought Legacy was impressive, just wait. So another nice thing is the new characters, new stakes. The sequel is introducing fresh faces to the franchise and a new conflict that brings even more intensity to the Tron universe. The blend of digital and real-world stakes is set to ramp up the action and drama. Two things that are not cool about this is that, however, Tron movies have always walked a fine line between being visually stunning and narratively engaging. There's a risk that the plot could feel a bit secondary to the world building. While the visuals will be amazing, the story has to keep up. Another thing that's not nice is that also for the fans of the original, there's a huge expectations to live up to. The long gap between Legacy and Eras means that there's a lot of pressure to make it just as iconic, if not more. That can be a double-edged sword, as fans will expect something that exceeds everything that came before. Next movie on the list is Avatar 3. So I've seen Avatar 1 when I was little, and I saw Avatar 2 recently when it came out in theaters. So for Avatar 3, first, the visual fest. James Cameron continues to push the boundaries of filmmaking with groundbreaking underwater sequences and jaw-dropping landscapes. If you thought Pandora couldn't get more magical, think again. We'll also be seeing more of Pandora's untouched regions, this time the oceans, the ecosystems. Cameron introduces and promises new creatures, new tribes, and deeper exploration of Navi's culture that fans have been eagerly waiting. So something that's not nice is, however, the movie might feel a bit overwhelming for sure, because the second one was kind of long, and it's with such a vast world to explore. There's a risk that some audiences may find the plot a bit slow or difficult to follow, especially if you're not fully invested into the expansion mythology. And of course, with such visually dense world, it's possible that some viewers might feel a sense of deja vu. The first Avatar set such a high bar for world building that there's a risk audience might feel like they've seen this kind of grandeur before, even if the story evolves. So for the final movie on this list is F1. So on Formula One, this movie, I'm not really into racing movies. I don't really like a lot of like the racing movies that much. I like the racing games more. But I've seen the only racing movie that I liked was Ford vs Ferrari. I liked that movie a lot. I thought it was really good. I saw it in theaters when it came out. So for F1, expect some epic rivalries like Verstappen versus Hamilton, continuing to deliver nail-biting finishes with more races and new locations, potential changes in race regulations. You might see some surprising upsets and game-changing moments. So, by the way, the real racers will be in the movie. So, some of the real F1 drivers will be in the movie. So, another nice thing is the speed. Every race brings hard-pounding action, and the sheer power of those machines is impossible to ignore. If you love precision driving, this season will have plenty of jaw-dropping overtakes. So now, two things that are not nice is that there's a catch with predictability. With some certain teams dominating, like Red Bull in recent years, there's a chance we could see more one-sided races unless other teams can catch up. Some fans might feel like it's getting a bit formulaic. So another thing that's not nice is that don't expect the races to be short. The long races can drag on with pit stops and safety cars. Some might say the pacing feels a little slow at times. So that was it for my list of top 5 most anticipated movies of 2025. I might do a review for all these movies when they come out. But yeah, so that was it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and leave a comment if there's any movies, if you like movies, any movies you're anticipated for. And yeah, see you guys next time.